this is Steve. Let's see. Last we left off, I gave Claude these two issues that I overlooked from the GitHub issue that we've been tracking everything in. So it fixed those, deployed everything to dev, did a full mock regression, and so here's some follow-ups. So I got to make sure premium model picker pro gate is intended. Yeah, I have to check that because I want to remove some of those gates on the subscription levels anyway, so maybe I'll just come back and not introduce changes during the migration, please retest staging the video. It's weird because it said should run the new pipeline now. And it asked me to do the 3 follow-ups. But I said, like, are these tests developed to verify these issues are working correctly? Because it seems they were missed when we were last running the tests. Because these tests were, all these were passing before when we manually found those issues. So it was like, yeah, oh yeah, and also it said something about, I saw in its output earlier that it manually did these curl tests here, curl verified key fixes. And it just says like key fixes. So like, what does that mean? Because there's 10 issues, but maybe some of the fixes are so obvious, like Claude sometimes decides to make the human test for it. So anyway, let me model a new one on it. Like I said, the integration API tests are done with, so Claude's doing all that stuff, and then testing it and find bugs and fixing them. So multiple issues coming out of that, and then I told Claude to deploy to staging once everything was done and retest. And so this is where you're all up to date now. 11 issues plus 6, same root cause, document loading, prompt meta, but reconstruct prompt meta dropped the bare fields on it. Okay, so I don't even know about this object. I knew about this one, so there might be some duplicate storage going on. This is like the metadata related to the prompt, and it's like used to generate the stories and possibly reused for all of the AI prompts. I don't know. I have to verify. It's been a while since I looked at that. And then, okay, talking about the tests and on staging. So everything's fixed on model selection and keep the existing. I'll just say yes to this. It's like too complicated to get into now. I just want to wrap this thing up and get it in prod. I also should test like every subscription in staging. So, but I don't also want to waste a lot of money on a lot of content in staging. I have a lot of content in dev. I might just do those tests in dev. I don't know. It'd be better to do it in staging though to make sure the deployment is working right. So yeah, I keep going back and forth. I should just do it in staging. And I think I still have to fix the exports. So, including the manual work, there's probably a few more hours left of this. And I didn't do a whole lot of work. I could have finished this up pretty easy, but I was busy with some other things yesterday. All right. So we'll let this go and I'll check in later. So I logged this issue earlier. I tried to generate a project with the AI generated video, just like a short one, like a motion video versus the slideshow video, and it failed. I got this error. There's some problem with the table reference, and then also there was a bucket issue that came up, and then I did some other testing and found that I guess Claude found that part of the wizard pipeline was not included or not migrated from the old CDK probably. So now he's asking if he should fix that. I'm going to say yes and then keep testing. So I was doing some testing under the different accounts and they seem like their data is good. And then I'm just trying to do some basic generation stuff with my account. Oh yeah, I was waiting for the staging update to get pushed, which it probably did by now. Yeah, that's today from this morning. And I think this one was from a bug. So I will try one. I'm going to do a horror story. I have some ideas in here. I was doing this I want to do this Whispering Graves. I can edit this. It doesn't have any cast. There's some casts here I could use, but I think I'm just going to start with the most basic path and make sure that's working. Oh yeah, so I'll do it without anything assigned and use that because that whole planner is a fairly new implementation. I know we tested that recently and everything was working. This is probably a good voice and yeah, looks like good settings. Like this is like a good image model. And then I updated my settings. Hopefully aren't limited to 10 images because I want it to be longer. Oh yeah, it says 5 scenes. I think I'm in the standard, so it probably won't let me go over 10. Even if I set it to 20, I think it's gonna revert it to 10 probably. I think I gotta handle that differently. If that's yeah, see how it goes back to 10 because I'm in starter, so that's fine. I'll just let it do the 10. But they're better usually when you can generate more content. So I think I'm gonna take that limitation off because I mean it's better to have fewer images. The reason why they're better is because the images match exactly what the narration is, or they match it better when you can have more images. Okay, this is like a bug. All right, so I'm gonna have to do a bunch of manual testing. I think it looks like there's stuff broken all over the place. So